now that I've been put through. I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What's up guys, Master Styles here, back with another Eternal Evolution video, and today we're going to be talking about Awaken 7 Dorally. I've had Dorally at Awaken 7 for a couple of days now, and for me, the damage is, still the same. But again, when you're comparing Dorally to Sif and Anpu, it's obviously two different animals. I'm not even going to talk about the SP hero because some people have her and some people don't. But again, like I always say, Dorally is a defensive character, so big damage from her, I'm not really expecting it, right? But again, she does good damage, right? But the other counterpart would be Trojan, right? Can she out DPS Trojan? My Trojan is a Mortal 5. Don't say nothing in the comments about why I did that. I don't know. I have no idea. I just did it. Because I could, probably. That's most likely what it was. But to go back to Dorally here. So let's take a look at the Awaken 7 on A side. For each large summoned creature, Duragon takes 10% less damage. Heal 10% more damage, stacks up to 40%. Is he counting himself? That was a question I had before. Don't really know. So this here is the cheat debt mechanic, right? When Dora receives fatal damage, it ignores it, and for the next 10 seconds, all damage received by Dorally is taken by Duragon. This effect activates twice per battle. Okay, so 2 cheat debt mechanic, and that's what I'm starting to realize about a lot of these heroes. You tend to need revival and also cheat debt, and if you don't have that going on in your kit, it's kind of tough. And that's what this guy runs into when it comes to Holy Land contract, because after he dies, that is the end of that. So actually, where we want to go, because it's all open up for the PvE portion, is actually here. Now the question is, can I actually beat this here, right? Chances are no, because I struggled last time and I don't think anything changed, but we can try. And this will be the same, and this will be the same, right? So actually, let me make an adjustment here and see if I run what's his name, because I'm not going to end up using him over there. It's not really a comparison. If I run him here, will that make a difference? Probably not. I'm just trying to reduce the healing, because Maz's healing here is absolutely insane, and obviously so is Cervelli. So give me a second here. Yeah, I had to go back to 26, man. 27, Cervelli and what's his name, Anpu. Cervelli and Anpu, they're not taking no damage at all. Like, even when I was using the tanks, I would switch over to energy, and it's like the damage is just non-existent. It's crazy to me. But give me a second here. We'll try again. See how it goes. You don't even want to know how long it took me to get to that. All right, let's see what Dora does here. Of course, damage out the gate is great. That out the gate damage is pretty good. And I think where that's going to be great is PvP, right? The initial damage that she does because of the summoning of Dora gone, right, does a lot of damage. But here, again, she's doing pretty good. So again, obviously the comparison would be her versus Trojan. She's out DPSing Trojan here. And, they're both in Mortal 5, but she's Awakened 7. So that's the advantage he got going on there. With Trojan, the one thing I would want is for his summon to be either bigger or the range of the summon's attack to be larger, because I feel like the summon's range is so bad that you don't end up doing that much damage, right? And he needs a second one. I think that would make a big difference. But here, she did more damage than him, right? Obviously, she's the Awaken hero, and as you can see, it's the same. Well, based on the screen over there, it looked a little bit different. Deji is going to be your DPS monster. She's maxed out. Sif is Awaken 10 now, so it's not really that comparison. You can't really compare them. But that is that there. I already know when it comes to summoners, they pretty much run through most of the content in the game. Only content they're not going to run through is this one, because again, he manipulates the summoners. And even here, where the summons blow up, you can run summoners through here too, right? And any of the first teams that they face, they pretty much run through all of them. Well, that's how well my summoners are built out. For exotic expedition, they beat all of the bosses, right? And of course, actually take a look at the summon or heroes here and see. So based off of all of the summoners that are there, you have Deji, the new hero here, Cervelli. We're not really going to use her. Dan's pushed it back again. Sif is a DPS monster. We also have Dorally, Ampu, DPS monster, Jaxity, DPS monster, built out right. Obviously, we also have Amat. A lot of options, right? So to go back to Dorally here, obviously when it comes to gears, I built her, with crit damage. HP is most likely better, right? I was just testing out. I think this one was more so for, endless battles. But if you're gonna build her, go HP or some additional damage reduction. Even here, her damage reduction is too low. Need more damage reduction, because again, when it comes to Dorgon gains attack, defense, and HP, right? Not inherited anything else. So again, it goes back to just focus on HP, as much HP as possible. The more the better. But for me, I was just trying out crit rate to see if it actually helps out in her damage. But of course, HP there, HP here, and HP on the gloves. HP all across the board. And of course, extraction is the best way to go, right? PvE, PvP, all the same, right? For PvE, I think that's primarily it. Here, you can use her here too if you don't have Sif. I tried her here. Damage is still, not that great in terms of what Sif would do in her place. So, but when I look up here, I see that other people are using her, right? In this situation, the number one person is using her, number two is using her, and so is number three. So they're not using Sif. So what I think they're using her for is basically to boost the damage of their Deji, which would make perfect sense. What do we have here? 2. Can I get 1? Right, just for the sake of the video. No, and no. Okay, all right, cool. All right, let's actually go into PvP and see, because I haven't been using them, because I've been using who's that? Oh, I don't know who that is. Somebody new moving up. Let's see. What do you got? What is he running? This team? How's that possible? I don't know how that's possible at all. I don't get it. How did you make it up here? Can we look at this? How did you make it up here? I don't know. Nate's getting beat, that's why. Okay. All right, so let's actually face the top person here. Well, it is me, but the second best, I'm not facing him. That's not even worth it. Let's see if we can find the main person. All right, so we'll face him. My energy team here. They get it done. And let's pull up the summoners with Dorally and see how her damage is in PvP. Obviously, the survivability is going to be great because, you know, she has a 2 cheat dead mechanic built in. Let's see, this one, right? We running Maz. And when it comes to the summoner team, obviously, whenever you're doing Arena, it's better to run Miranda. Being because in running Miranda, right, you gain an additional protection, and those shields pretty hefty, right? But I kind of want to run this. I want to see if they can do it without the additional support, right? We got everything we need, all the HP we could possibly need, and let's see here. So one thing I want to know is that can you drop Duragon in the middle of them, or is it because Kareolis is interrupting that? So let's see here. See, he's on the outside. Laskino is dead for some reason. Still don't know what it is. So let's see what happens here. He doesn't get knocked back, but he's struggling to take out Take. And I think not Deji, what's her name down here? Halu just died. And we're struggling to get in close. And I'm telling you, the shields from Miranda is just nuts. Right, so Thing is dead, which is great, and it's pretty much over, right? We broke through the first line of defense, and I think for the energy team, they need a front liner, crazily enough, right? I think so, right? I think that's what the new hero will bring to the table, a front liner. So that's that there. We're going to have to go out into the friend list here. Give me a second. Let's take out some Vanguards, right? I don't think that's a max out Heindel, but they also run in, what's his name? Aaron. So that could be interesting. See what he brings to the table. And it's not looking good for them because Ares is about to die. Ares is dead. Look at Dorally. Dorally is doing most of the damage in the beginning, right? Because it's her burst damage. Like when Doragons get summoned, she does crazy damage here, huh? What? Hold on there. Slow down there. Let's go take a look at that. Wow. She did all the damage pretty much. Give me a second here. Except we have energy. This energy team, we tend to lose to this energy team because of, I think he has A10 Ravenna. Let's see if we can beat them, or we need the additional help. Who is in the front? Miranda? Miranda's dead. Look at Dorally. Dorally's just killing it. Problem here that I'm seeing is that, what's his name? I'm blanking on him. Duragon takes a lot of initial damage. Okay. Wow. Dorally's, wow. Okay, so the question would be, is it worth bringing her to Awaken 7? So she's dead there, right? And is it worth bringing her to Awaken 7? Based on what I'm seeing for PvP, it's looking like it, right? This one here, yeah. They have Miranda. They also have Deji and Anpu Dorally. This should be an interesting fight. If they got 6, we'll go with 5, and then we'll see. Because I know this guy has a lot of red gems, right? And I don't know if we can do it. But look at Dorally's damage out the gate, though. It's crazy to me how much damage she's doing. Yep, our Dorgon's down. And maybe I need to bring, whatchamacallit, what's this guy's name? Either Maz or Miranda. Ampu is going to be a problem back there. Okay. Our Sif is in trouble. Sif being up front here, very dangerous. We lost Sif. Sif is completely dead. Well, at least their Sif is dead. I think coming back to life too, right? No? Their Dorally is dead. Wow. Can we beat this? Nah. We just lost our Lu. Okay. We still have our Anpu and their Anpu. What? Can we win this? Anpu is dead, which is great. Get him out of here. Okay, Deji versus Deji, and we lost. We lost here. Here it goes. Yeah, we lost. That's crazy. But remember, we didn't have that additional hero there. So we'll try it again. We'll try it again, and we'll put Miranda in there because they're running Miranda. Let's see if this makes a difference here. So the initial damage, and I'm very concerned about Sif up front. Like Sif is in the danger zone because of Anpu, right? Having Anpu there hitting her and her HP being, reduced, like she can't go back to full HP. Their Sif should be dead. Somehow she just got a crazy heal there. And Dorally is dead, right? Oh no, yeah, Dorally's dead. We also lost our Sif, which is bad. We still have Miranda up. They lost their. It's such a lot. I think I'm surprised the game isn't crashing. All right, so last time this is what happened, and Dora's still alive. Our side is pretty tanky, and we only have one to go. SP Hero. Let's see if we can take him down. And usually I lose to this Summoner team. Wow, she came back to life. She should be dead here. She's not coming back. Oh, she took out Lu. Wow. Yeah, definitely. Very tanky. Oh my goodness. Scary too, because those things, they just keep coming back. Yeah. Usually I lose to that Summoner team there. But again, running Miranda on this Summoner team, it's not optimal. But let's look at the damage here. Obviously the SP Hero, but look at Dora's damage. Very close to Sif. And remember, Sif died early too. So again, in this situation, having Sif up front facing Anpu is tough. But again, of course, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, how do you beat the Summoner team? All right, let's actually look. I want to take a look at what he's running. We got red gems at the wazoo, right? And somehow we were able to get that done. But again, as you can see, this is primarily it. This is a Summer team here, right? Because Dorally's gonna do that crazy damage. When they face anything else, Dorally's damage is gonna be nuts. And right now in the meta, it's just what? Energy, Summoners. I think this is one of the better Summoner teams on my friend list. I think so. I think they're maybe. I'll check. Let me check to see if there's anything better, but we'll try to face them. Okay, I know I was looking for Summoners, but here we go. We got Energy, and of course, let's look at these gems. We got red, we got yellow, increasing their energy protection in the middle, and energy, and also HP. Okay, so that is Kareolis there. So they have Kareolis, which interrupts Duragon. So Duragon's not going to be able to be thrown in the middle of them. If you don't run Kareolis, we're going to pretty much destroy you in the middle. Okay, we take him out. So take, is he dead? I can't tell there. That's why I say I wish it would look a little bit different. It all look the same to me. Sif is fine. We don't have to worry about her not going back to full HP. We need to remove the invincibility, which is Anpu's job. And we lost our support there, Alu. We just can't get in close. Okay, the stuns. We just need to get a little bit closer, just enough. And one thing I would probably run is actually reducing their energy. But if we can just get just one more hit in there. But I told you, having Skino in the back is too good. Well, they're in trouble now. So how did they pop out of that stun that quick? Right? It's crazy to me. Let's see. Just keep an eye on the stun blender. We can kill her. We can. There goes the shield again because Miranda's not dead. This is so annoying. It's like every time we come in close, we get pushed back. Stunned, but at least there's no healing. So Skino, I think Skino is dead back there. Ravenna's dead. That I know for sure. But we actually got it done. And this is what summoners do. Is Dorally even there? I don't even know where she went. I think crashed because all this summoner action. So now we'll go against the high DPS, right? Outside of Daniel there. But Daniel also brings his own thing to the table. Okay. Seen a lot of red. Not enough. Let's see what we can do. Combat power. What does that really mean? Sif is already dead. I'm telling you, Dorally's burst damage out the gate is so great. And like I told you, if you cannot stop that Dorgon dropping on top of your head, Kareolis is one of the main components of stopping that, actually. So, Kara, value. Hey, told you. This is why I have him where I have him. Let's see if we can find anything else. Give me a second here. Where, just for the sake of the video, right? I think Artemis could interrupt something, but chances are yeah, you see the numbers. Look at the red, look at the red. Oh, not that much, surprisingly. Let's see how we do here. Can we beat this? I don't think so. We just don't have what it takes. Look at the shield from Miranda, just nuts. Shield, the hero, any hero that has shield removal, well, who has that? What's his name? I'm blanking on his name. Bergman. He's the one that has the shield removal. But here, Ampu's dead, which is bad. It's just the thing. It's all Artemis. Those arrows that you see there, that's all Artemis's work. You can't do nothing about it. How come she didn't go back to full health there? And it's pretty much over 36. Like, how are you supposed to break through that 40? It's even more nuts. Right, exactly. But I'm assuming that's all Artemis is doing, right? Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. It's Awaken 10 Artemis. It was worth a try. They weren't doing much. At least that's what it's gonna take to beat them, right? Let's see what else they got. Whew. The pinnacle of what the team should look like. So he put Miranda in the front, and he also put Dorally in the front. And Ampu in the middle. Okay. Interestingly enough, I would like Dorally in the middle, but to put Miranda in the front, I don't know. She like a scapegoat or something? And you know everything is red, right? Everything is red. Everything is red. So no, not doing that. Hell no. Crazy. Well, after going through my friend list, I need to get some new friends, right? Some new people to face. But again, the meta for obviously arena based content is pretty much going to be summoners or energy, right? But Dorally at Awaken 7, PvE damage isn't as crazy as, Civ on, who I didn't really expect that anyways. She's a defensive unit. But for PvP, man, her damage is crazy because that burst damage is a lot. And like I said, when she dropped Dorgon on top of your team, you could be in trouble if you don't have maybe Kareolis, right, to interrupt, to just place Dorgon in the front. That's what I realized. But other than that, Dorgon's dropping right in the middle, and he's immune to crowd control, which is nuts. So you can't knock him back. You're not going to be able to stun him. He's just going to be in your face. And now that I know that, I'm going to put more HP on my Dorally. But bringing her to Awaken 7, yes, if you're doing PvP. But again, the summoners right now, it's so much going on in terms of who you invest in. Slowly work your way there. I'm not saying you need to run to go bring her to 7. You are a mid to late game account. You don't have your Anpu at Awaken 10 or Sif at Awaken 10, and you're like, or you're trying to get them to 7. And you have Dorally in the mix. Obviously, getting Anpu to 10 is necessary, right? 7 is great, but 10 changes things. He's gonna do more damage in PvP and also bring him additional damage to the team. Same thing for Sif, right? They're both good in their own right once they have the right pieces around them. Sif don't really need the additional summons, just the additional support. Ampu needs the additional summons to do more damage. Dorally, on the other hand, she does well in PvP, but in PvE, her damage is not that great. It's still good, compared to Trojan, but at the same time, with Dorally, she shines in PvP, interestingly enough, right? So again, is it worth bringing her to Awaken 7? I say slowly. Take your time, no rush, no run to need it. But again, as you can see, when they went against everything, only thing that they really lost to was either, I think, the other summoner team that had better build in their Daisy and of course their gems, and the Hunter team that was already super OP anyways, which had maxed out Artemis, right? That's Awaken 10. So again, Dorally for PvP, great. For PvE, I think she's more of a supportive hero. She brings decent damage, but for PvP, she's definitely up there. Yeah, I definitely give her a high rating for her PvP, and I'll definitely go upgrade my tier list to giving her S plus in PvP, right? So in PvP, I'm definitely giving her that S plus rating. For PvE, I want to say S. I'll give her an S because again, the additional damage increases she brings to the table and whatever it is that Durgon does in PvE. But again, like I said, take your time. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below Dora. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You'll get upgrades, tier list guides, walkthroughs, and of course, Fun to Play series. I still haven't made a video for the Fun to Play series. I'll get to it. I just have a lot going on my end. For those that are rocking with me, let me know down in the comments if you've awakened your Dora or you're slowly building her out. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.